You said in the past that you saw a few things with Tyson Fury that other people didn't exploit, which I thought was really interesting. Is that something you can share with us? I mean, what can you exploit with Tyson Fury? He seems like he's a very good all-round fighter.
Yeah, he is. But he's a guy that likes to dance and have these theatrics and have his hands behind his back and stuff, behind his back. And if you're fighting him, you got to make it a fight. So he can't do those things. You don't want to let him be comfortable and start boxing your head off. So you got to make it a fight and try to push him a little bit. And then another thing is, when you look at Tyson, he's a big guy and he has good head movement. So why just go after the head? I feel like most of these guys just been trying to shoot for the head, but he has a big body. He's a big guy, so why not hit the body some too? And I think that's what I tried to do, and it was working pretty good for me.
Yeah, the body doesn't move as well as the head, so I completely agree with that. A nice jab to the chest to set something up makes sense to me. Definitely.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Definitely.
So
yeah, and I mean, talking about hitting the body, when I cut him, I first had thrown a left hook to the body, and then I came up with a left hook to the head, and that's when he got cut. So
yeah,
you got to hit that body too.
Bang the drum, bang the drum. Chop that tree down.
Yeah.
So as far as kind of this cut, now that leads perfectly really onto my next question. So he had a horrendous cut during that fight. Was this kind of a confidence boost to you at the time? Because he's never been cut like that ever. It was testing times. Was this were you a bull that saw the red cloth? I mean, how did it feel on the night?
Yeah, it probably did. It probably did. I was happy. You see, if you look at the tape in the third round when I cut him, and I see the cut, I actually closed my feet and fist and like look over to my corner and say like, yeah, I thought that it's a huge cut. I felt like they might stop it. One more
like
punch,
that was massive.
Yeah, it was huge, and he actually had two cuts, one above the eye and one in the eyelid also.
Not nice.
So, not nice, but it was a bad cut. But at the same time, he showed a lot of heart in there, and he fought like a champion. I think he's got a lot of heart, Tyson, and he never wants to give up.
He's definitely got that gypsy fighting spirit, hasn't he? The keep fighting, give credit where it's due. Now, I'm known for being honest, and good or bad. And I want to be really, really clear. I love the dark side of boxing. so I'm with you on this one. Trust me, pressure fighter back in the day. I like this stuff. During that fight, and I'm sure you've been spoken to, but if you haven't, I'm going to ask you anyway. It did seem like you was trying to open that cut up a little bit with your palm, which I absolutely do not blame you, because I would do exactly the same thing. What was going through your head there? Because, come on, talk us through that.
Yeah, so there was a sequence when I look back at it that I had put my hand in his cut. And, I think that things happen. This was a fight and, biggest fight of my life. And I want to do everything I can to win. And, I'm not in there to make friends. Let's be honest.
It's a fight.
I'm gonna do anything I can to win.
Yeah.
And it didn't look great, but it happened, and it's a fight, so things happen.
I was saying the same thing. I'm sure you know the referee, Tony Weeks. He was the referee for Castillo. He was on the show the other day. The Castillo and the Corrales fight, when Castillo dropped him twice badly, and he kept spitting his gum shield out. And I was saying to Tony Weeks, it's a fight. You do whatever you can to win the fight or survive. So no, rules are there to be bent. And, I absolutely don't. I'm sure Tyson won't like hearing that, but I'm sure he'd probably do the same thing, if I'm being deadly honest, in your position. As far as...
I mean, Tyson's a smart guy, too, and he has his own tricks.
Oh,
so, it's a fight then.
Everybody's seen the Steve Cunningham knockout. Push him and then punch. Come on.